Hi there. Hello, hello, LIT cohort. Welcome to your Tuesday tune-in for this week. Today is the 30th, and we're excited that you're here still with us, excited that you're making your way through the program. I will say that I owe you an apology. Apparently, a second account of mine was added to this course, so you might have been sending messages that I was not getting. I have removed that account. So if you've sent a course message and you haven't heard from me in response, it's because that second account was added in there by mistake. So anyway, you can now just, when you send a message, send it to all instructor users and I will be sure to get it. It was so weird that I was not getting it before. There was some kind of weird mix up. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know that shouldn't be an issue anymore. However, I hope those of you that did send a message that you got to me another way. Many of you went around that and contacted me directly, and that's fine too. But if you haven't, please let me know. Remember, you can post your questions in our wonderful virtual office, which is accessible here under course information, down here at the virtual office discussion forum. You can go in there and post your question right in there. So I can click on my virtual office discussion forum and then just pop my question right here. But anyway, as a matter of fact, see, Tracy did, and we were able to reply directly to her. But just know that that is definitely a way that you can get in touch. I did want to take a moment and reflect upon something that I kind of pre-warned you about. For those of you that have submitted your Module 2 self-assessment workbook, if you haven't checked your feedback, please check it. The reason being is we wanted to introduce you to a type of feedback that you could do that might be a little bit more connective for your students. It may be something that engenders engagement when it comes to student to instructor interaction. What we did was we leveraged a tool inside Blackboard that allows you in your Grade Center to add just a video or audio feedback. So we can leave you that. So you heard from either Faith or Elliot, or possibly me if you're very lucky, because I was doing other things and I asked them to fill in the video for that particular assignment. But what I will say is that I hope that you found that it was a way for you to engage with your students, to make sure your students hear you, know your tone and timbre, get an emotional context to who you are when you provide feedback, not just some antiseptic robot in space. So when you have the time, go to your feedback for the Module 2 self-assessment workbook under Gradebook and check out the feedback we left you. It's really easy to do in Ultra. You go to your add content, you go to that place where you type in your feedback, and there's that little plus button. You click it and you can choose the recording option. It'll be video or audio, and you can do that right there. Really nice. We really like it, and I think it's important. So Sunday was our Module 3 due date. We've given you a little extra time because it was the holiday weekend, so I'm going to get those graded for you by tomorrow. They'll be back in your hot little hands afterwards. But just know that that's the thing. Module 4 is due this Thursday, and Module 5 is due Sunday. We're coming in close. You know, we have essentially what boils down to a little over 5 weeks together. And we're going to be more than halfway through here at this juncture. So just know that you've got modules 4 that it's due this Thursday and module 5 is Sunday. Now, keep in mind, you can still turn in the earlier modules work and that's completely okay. So we're not stressing about that in the least, so don't you stress about it. What I will say is that just keep working at it. Keep plugging, keep chugging away, and we'll get it graded and returned back to you. So what I wanted to do today is touch on something that I think can be very beneficial for you. So last week we talked about a support resource that can help you with all the how-to, right? That'll help you with where to find how-tos for stuff to do in Ultra, where to find what's coming and what's new, right? We talked about that. This week I want to talk to you about a more of a community level resource for you, and that is the community.anthology.com website. This website is here for you because you can connect with other instructors who are teaching in Blackboard, who may even be teaching in your subject matter. You can learn about new things. You can actually take part in roadmap webinars. You can get involved in what's called the Idea Exchange, where you submit ideas to Blackboard about things you want to see in Ultra. So this is a great community. You're going to want to register first. Anybody with an edu email address can register. It's not an issue. Just get in there, register for it. It's free, but it has access to different community programs, submitting product feedback, get questions asked and answers directly from the Blackboard experts. For example, I have an account, so I can log in. And again, like you can, the specific to my role, there are things that it talks to me about, but they have on-demand webinars that you can watch as well, just like we do. You can get involved in any of the discussions around product discussions or topic discussions, assessment, accreditation, student engagement, course design, general discussions, and then programs and groups. So, exploring Learn Ultra, learning about lots of different things, teaching and learning, learning about the regular digital teaching symposium that happens pretty much every semester. So all of these things are pretty cool. It's a community that you can connect with, have discussions with people that are doing what you do with Blackboard just elsewhere. Community.anthology.com. Community.anthology.com. Just sign up for an account. You'll learn a lot there. I promise you. There's a lot of resources there for you to pick from. So, that being said, that was my extra for this week. Next week, we will actually be live in the newer version of Blackboard. That version of Blackboard is going to allow us to upload test questions. Pretty cool. Directly to a test from a CSV file. So I will probably do something around that in the Tuesday tune-in, probably point to how that's done so you can see it in a live manner. I hope you'll like that. So that's probably what we'll be doing next week for you as part of our Tuesday tune-in, as well as touching base on other stuff in the course. I will tell you, please take the time to add in that extra little bit in your activities, in the journal entries and the self-assessment workbooks. Try to get beyond the yes and no so we can give you feedback that can be more meaningful and helpful to you. All that being said, I appreciate what everybody's doing right now, getting in there of their time. I know summer is a rough time to try to get through this, but you signed up for it, so I'm hopeful that you can hang with it. Remember that while this cohort is 5 weeks, it's okay if you're behind and you don't get done with it in exactly 5 weeks. That's not the end of the world, so don't stress about that. I hope you're having a good one. I hope you get to enjoy the sunlight today that seems to be out where I am, and I hope you continue to learn as you move your way through the cohort. Thanks a lot, and have a great Tuesday.